Welcome back to another episode of Fluency English Podcast. I'm your host, David, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Lucy. Welcome to the show, Lucy.
Hi, David. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. We have this really fascinating source document today. It's called the Anti-Textbook Manifesto.
And it's absolutely essential for anyone trying to sound more natural in English.
It really is. It gets right to the core of this big frustration, which is what the manifesto calls textbook English. You know, that super formal, very correct language that nobody actually uses.
Right. It's the kind of English where you sound like you're reading from a script.
Exactly. The source makes this great point. If you say things like, "Hello, how do you do today? I am fine, thank you," you just sound disconnected.
You sound like a GPS navigation system.
Yes. That's the perfect comparison. You get the grammar right, but you lose all the humanity, the fluency.
And that's our mission in this deep dive. We are here to help you kill textbook English. You have to understand the native speaker philosophy.
Which is...
We're kind of lazy, conversationally. We prioritize speed and the vibe of the conversation over perfect grammar. We shorten words.
So this deep dive is basically your weapon. Your weapon to finally sound like a real person in 2025.
Exactly. Let's start with the absolute basics, the things you say every single day.
Okay, so where every conversation starts, the greeting. This is where so many people fall back on, "Hello, how are you?" Or even worse.
Oh, don't say it.
"How do you do?"
Oh, the manifesto is so funny about this. It says you should only use "how do you do" if you are meeting the Queen of England.
For literally every other situation, it just creates this weird formal distance.
Yeah, the real phrases are so much more casual. Things like, "What's up?" or "How's it going?" They're quick, they're low pressure.
Right, and "what's up?" is great because the answer isn't even really an answer, it's just an acknowledgement.
For sure. It's like a script we all know.
Okay, let's just act it out.
Yeah.
So I see you at a coffee shop. "Hey, what's up?"
Not much, just chillin'.
See? That's it. It's that simple, it's smooth, it's friendly. If you can just master that little exchange, you're already sounding way more natural.
Okay, next up. A feeling we all know well. Being tired. The robot phrase is, "I am very tired."
It's just so flat, so boring.
So boring. It has no flavor.
You need something that really communicates that you were just completely destroyed. That work has beaten you.
Yes. And the real phrases for that are, "I'm beat" or "I'm drained."
I'm beat. I like that one. It sounds like you fought a bear and lost.
It does. And that's the key. We're using a metaphor to show a higher level of intensity. Tired is just a state. Beat or drained implies something happened to you.
Okay, but what if you're worried about being too dramatic? When is "I'm beat" the right choice?
It's for when you're genuinely exhausted. You know, you pulled an all-nighter or you helped a friend move for 5 hours.
It's not just a little sleepy.
Right. It signals you have zero energy left. "I am very tired." Just doesn't carry that same weight.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so moving from being tired to showing someone you're listening. The textbook says, "I understand."
And the problem with "I understand" is that it sounds so clinical.
Like a computer processing data.
Uh-huh.
Or a therapist.
Exactly, like a therapist.
Yep.
There's an emotional distance there. The real phrases create connection. You want to say, "I get it," or even better, "I feel you."
I feel you. That's a huge difference. You're not just processing the information, you're connecting with the emotion behind it.
Yes, it creates instant empathy. That's what social fluency is all about.
Okay, so let's try it. I hate it when the Wi-Fi disconnects right when I'm about to win a competitive game.
I feel you. It's the worst. It makes me want to throw my computer out the window.
See, that response right there, it validates my frustration. It builds that little bridge between us. It's a massive upgrade.
Okay, and speaking of emotions, let's do humor. The absolute dullest response to a joke is, "That is very funny."
Oh, it's terrible. It's like you're analyzing the joke, not enjoying it.
Right. So if something is genuinely hilarious, especially for, a younger audience, you say, "I'm dead."
Or just, "That's hilarious." But "I'm dead" is a great example of modern slang.
It's total hyperbole. It's this idea that something was so funny it metaphorically killed you, and you have to get the ironic tone right.
It has to be enthusiastic, right?
Yeah.
A little over the top.
Totally. Okay, so imagine I just showed you a really ridiculous meme on my phone.
Okay, show me.
Look at this! You have to see this!
Reacting instantly. "Bro, stop. I'm dead. Seriously, I can't breathe."
Yes. That's the energy. Perfect.
All right, we've already covered 4 huge upgrades. Let's move into our second section. Expressing opinions and handling a little bit of casual drama.
Let's do it. First up, agreement. The robot phrase is, I agree with you completely.
Way too long. Too many syllables. We need something fast. Something that shows total conviction.
And the manifesto gives us 2 perfect shortcuts, 100% or for real.
I love 100%. It's so efficient. It's faster to say, faster to understand, and it means there's absolutely no doubt.
It's that lazy efficiency in action. So if your friend says, this pizza is amazing.
Your response is instant. Oh, 100%.
Exactly. Okay, what about when you make a mistake? You forgot to do something, you spilled a drink. The formal phrase is, I made a mistake. Or the even stiffer, I apologize.
Right, and the source makes a really important point here.
It does. It says, I apologize is a high-stakes phrase. You use it in court or maybe in a formal letter to your boss if you did something really wrong.
But for small, everyday things.
For small things, it's my bad or I messed up.
Okay, but here's a question. What if I say my bad to my boss? Is that too casual? Is it disrespectful?
That's a great question. It really depends on your relationship. If you have a friendly, professional vibe, my bad for a tiny mistake is fine, like you forgot to bring a pen to a meeting.
It shows you own it quickly without making a big deal.
Exactly. But if you missed a huge deadline, you definitely don't say my bad. You say I messed up and you explain what happened. But for spilling coffee.
My bad. Every single time.
Let's try it. You forgot to call me back last night. I was waiting up.
Ah, my bad. I totally forgot to charge my phone.
See? It just diffuses the tension instantly. No big drama.
Love it. Okay, next. Disbelief. Someone tells you a crazy story. The robot says, I do not believe you.
So flat. So emotionless.
You need some energy. You need to say no way, or my personal favorite, get out of here.
And with get out of here.
Yeah.
The tone is everything. You have to say it with a high, rising intonation.
Right, because if you say it with a low, flat voice, it sounds like you're actually telling the person to leave the room.
Exactly. You're not commanding them to leave. You're communicating that their story is so wild, so incredible that you're just shocked.
Let's do a scenario. You won't believe it. I just won the lottery.
Get out of here. Seriously, no way.
Yes, that's it. That's real human excitement.
Okay, last one for this section. Complain about prices. Instead of the very dull, it is very expensive.
You need a phrase that shows you feel cheated, you feel like the price is unfair.
And that phrase is, it's a ripoff.
This is a great one because it's not just about the price being high. Ripoff implies the quality is low for that price. Yeah, it's about being exploited.
Exactly. $10 for a tiny little coffee.
Yeah, total ripoff. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It signals injustice.
Perfect. Okay, that's 8 phrases down. We're moving into our final section, all about making plans and hanging out.
And this is all about being casual and low pressure. So let's get rid of the rigid, would you like to meet?
Ugh, so formal. We want something that sounds more like a casual invitation. We say, want to hang out?
Or if it's someone you haven't seen in a while.
Then the perfect phrase is, let's catch up.
Catch up is such a good phrase. It immediately says, time has passed, our lives are different, and I want to hear about it. It's so much warmer than just meeting.
It creates that shared sense of history. So if I say, wow, we haven't spoken in months,
I'd say, I know, we need to catch up soon.
it's an easy, friendly way to get that conversation started.
Okay, next. Leaving a party or a social event. Just saying, I am leaving now, is really abrupt. It can sound rude.
Yeah, you need to soften it. We need phrases that signal you're starting the process of leaving, like I'm gonna head out or I'm taking off.
And using gonna instead of going to is another one of those little things that instantly makes you sound more fluent.
It's that speed, that shortening of the language. It's what we do naturally.
Okay, so let's imagine we're at a party. Oh man, you leaving already?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Gotta get an early start tomorrow.
Perfect. It's polite, it's quick, and it gives a simple reason.
All right, number 11, attention. Someone has big news or some gossip. Don't just say the obvious, I am listening.
You want to show you are giving them your complete, undivided focus. The best phrase for this is, I'm all ears.
I love that one. It's so visual. It means, okay, you have 100% of my attention. Go.
It's an invitation for them to just spill it. So I have some crazy gossip about Sarah.
Spill it. I'm all ears.
Perfect. You're encouraging them to dive right in.
And for our final phrase, number 12, delaying a big decision. Someone is pressuring you, maybe a salesperson. You don't want to just say, let me think about it.
It sounds a little weak, right? A bit non-committal. The much more common way to do this, especially for a big decision, is let me sleep on it.
Yes. This signals that you need time, probably overnight, to really process the information. It's a polite way of taking back control from the person who's pressuring you.
It creates that necessary space. So a salesperson says, so do you want to buy the car today?
You'd say, it's a lot of money, let me sleep on it, and I'll tell you tomorrow.
That is a fantastic, professional, but still firm way to delay.
Absolutely. So that's our 12 phrase upgrades, all inspired by the anti-textbook manifesto.
And the big takeaway here isn't just memorizing the phrases, it's about understanding the philosophy behind them.
Right. It's that fluency is about more than just being correct. It's about connection. It's about showing you belong.
When you start using phrases like, my bad, instead of I apologize, or I am beat, instead of I am fatigued, you instantly sound more approachable.
More fluent and, yeah, honestly, just cooler.
Because you're speaking the language of connection, not the language of a classroom.
And you have to remember that language is alive. It's always changing, always evolving. Embracing that is the key to true fluency.
So here's the final thought for you to chew on. If these are the phrases of 2025, how quickly will they change?
Exactly. This deep dive is just a snapshot in time. Your mission doesn't end here. True fluency requires you to keep listening, keep observing.
So keep adapting, keep listening, and keep sounding like a real human. I think that's a perfect place to end. Thank you so much for walking us through all of this.
It was my pleasure.
And thank you for joining us for this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.